Hello Leos and welcome to Timsy's Naked Tarot. Don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reader is naked, by which I mean I try to strip out as much astrology as I can by using that playing deck there to bring in the star sign or type of star sign of the person we're doing the read about. Okay, we are also doing the read about the Nine of Pentacles, which you had in my last All Signs overview I done. It is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. There are plenty of other videos you can check out in my playlists. They are all timeless, so when you see them is when you need them. Okay. Even if you've already watched it before, if you feel the need to watch it again, that is probably because you missed something the first time, or there is a different meaning of the message this time. Okay, let me just sort out my focus on my camera. There you go. That stops it going in and out and giving people seasickness or whatever. Okay, so as I said, it is a general read. Okay, so we'll just keep shuffling this until we get the right shuffle. There we go, that will do. We have got the Eight of Diamonds is your person. We are doing the read about. The Eight of Diamonds is a reasonably older, maybe up to about 10 years older earth sign. When I say older, that might be physical years, it might be mental years, it might be spiritual years. Okay, so it might not necessarily be a physically older person, but perhaps they've been on this plane of existence more times than you have. Quite a few times more. Okay, so we had the Nine of Pentacles, which is a card of independence more than everything else. Yeah, it can be seen as the stepping stone to the Empress. It can be making yourself free of a person, but generally in tarot, it's kind of actually making yourself free of a job. Okay, it comes after the Eight of Pentacles, which is all about your work. You're starting off as an apprentice, working right through to a journeyman or a master of your trade, and building up the finances so you can then, well, retire. So it's a card of retirement, but retirement is making yourself independent from work. Okay, we got the Three of Pentacles before I do my cut. So it's not actually retirement because you are wanting to work with someone on something, on some sort of project. I suppose it still could be retirement. Perhaps you're retired and you're wanting to take up some sort of hobby with someone. Maybe there's a younger person or an older person who you want to, I don't know, start a little company with, some like internet company or something like that. And we've got the Eight of Cups, which is all about movement. It could be taking a holiday, it could be a separation, but generally speaking, it's moving away from something you don't like, moving towards something you do like, or something you don't want, moving towards something you do want. Yeah, you're thinking holiday? Yeah, well, let's face it, you might not dislike your life, but having a holiday is kind of like better than the life you lead, isn't it? Yeah, you have to get up, go to work, come home, pay the bills, cook the dinner, tidy up. Well, you go on holiday, yeah, okay, you still have to cook the dinner, but you normally go out for a meal somewhere at least once or twice during that holiday. Yeah, you still have to wash up, but it's not so bad because you don't have to do the work part of it all. Okay. The way we do the read is going to be 5 cards. The first card will be the connection. The second card will be how this earth sign feels about the connection. The third card is how they feel about you. The fourth card, which will go underneath the connection card, is what the universe wants to tell us. It's sort of kind of like what you don't see coming. And the card after that, the fifth card, will be what the universe is hoping for an overall outcome. I say hoping for an overall outcome because we can and quite often do get in the way of the universe with our own free will. Okay, Normally I would show you where they're all going on in this case, the floor, normally the table, but I would still shuffle them. So I just thought I'd talk my way through it while I was doing the shuffle. Okay, the connection itself is the King of Wands. It's a bit of a self-right energy, or self-righteous, I should say, energy coming off that King of Wands. It's a little bit pretentious. It's a little bit all about me. And so the connection is all about the connection, I suppose, between you and this earth sign. It's the be all and end all of it all. It's a passion. There's passion all rolled into there. There is a little bit of, I wouldn't say unsureness, but a little bit of non-committalness to this connection as well. I feel that this connection could quite easily just disappear as quick as it's appeared. Okay, so let's see what the rest is then. The Two of Wands. So this earth sign feels that this connection is some sort of new choice for it. It sees the benefits in it, but it's not quite yet actually making that decision. It's still at the point where it might or might not join up with this connection. Okay. Right. Okay. The Ace of Swords is how it feels about you, it being this older earth sign. Oh, should we do an overall energy card as well, just to see what the whole thing is about? Oh, it's all about endings. Okay, basically, it's the end of the thinking stage of all this, the Ten of Swords. Okay, let's just put a shadow over that. The Ten of Swords, yeah, it's kind of like being trapped in your head, overthinking. But it's the end. It's the end of the tarot. It's the dead end of the tarot. There's not another card that comes after that, except for the new beginning. And there's the Ace of Swords above it. And funny enough, I decided I hadn't pulled an energy card when we got the Ace of Swords, the new beginning. It's something just in my head sort of said, well, if there's a new beginning, there must be some sort of end. Let's see what the overall energy card was. And there it was. I'm always obviously holding the overall energy card because it's on the bottom of my deck. Look, see, bottom of my deck fingers. So I'm always feeling what the overall energy is, even if I'm not showing you the card. So I'm always putting that onto it. Okay. The Ace of Swords. Well, the way they feel about you is they've had a sort of an epiphany, an aha. They've suddenly started thinking or seeing you somehow slightly differently. Maybe they're seeing the true you. Okay. Oh, that Sunday card. Well, it's not a Sunday card. It was, I think it was a Wednesday when I'd done the last All Signs overview. But there you go. There is the All Signs overview card, the Nine of Pentacles for you again. The universe is saying this connection is all about freedom. Okay, independence. It's about breaking free. It could be breaking free from this connection. It could be breaking free from this Eight of Diamonds down there. It could be breaking free from that kind of King of Wands energy, that sort of like self-righteous energy. The universe is telling us that the overall outcome is a little bit shrouded in mystery. Yeah, okay, you'd think at this point of the read, this is the point where it's going to be telling me what I need to do and how I should be doing it. Not always. Sometimes information is dangerous. Too much information especially is dangerous. You could, well, you're dealing with what could possibly be your future. Now, if you know what your future is going to be, but you don't know all the details, well, you might do something wrong. Yeah, you might think you're doing something right. Let's say, for example, you know that your favorite sports team is going to win the championship or the main title of your whatever sport you follow. Yeah, and you go for a bet. You put some money on. You know they're going to win. You know it. You're guaranteed that they're going to do it. Yeah, but the type of bet you put on is a score type bet. Yeah, and you put all your life savings on, and the score's different because you never knew what the score was. All you knew what they were going to win, and you lose all your money. Yeah, or because you think you know what's coming, you start second guessing yourself about how to get there. So sometimes the universe don't actually give you all the information you need. It just gives you a general gloss over of what could happen in the future. Okay, the High Priestess, as I said, it's all shrouded in mystery. It is about using your intuition, though, okay? And it could be to do with secrets coming out. Okay, well, I just got a cough again. Yeah, so I just whack you on pause when I cough, because my new microphone, I don't want to be coughing straight down into your ear rolls. You don't want to be hearing that, neither do I. Okay, so I'll put you on pause. It is about the only type of editing my videos get. Okay, I don't edit for any other reason. You get it raw. You get it naked, because it's Naked Timsy's Tarot, or Timsy's Naked Tarot. It's not Naked Timsy. Timsy's not naked. Okay, so the Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. The Seven of Cups is all about choices. It's all about the illusionment of choices. All the choices might actually be the same choice, all just dressed up in different clothes. Okay, there is sort of the illusionment, or sometimes the delusion of choices. You think you've got choices, but you haven't. In this particular case, there is choices involved, because the Eight of Diamonds, that older earth sign, is sitting there thinking, I need to make a choice about this connection. Okay, with that Two of Wands, it knows it needs to pick one thing or the other. You're probably sitting there at the same sort of thing. But with the Eight of Cups in the pre-cup, perhaps this could be your spouse or partner, and you're choosing where to go on your first retirement holiday. Okay, do we go to the Caribbean or do we go to the Maldives? Okay, yeah, I wish. I'm totally with you on that one. So anyway, that is it. That's the sort of choices sort of being thrown up. I don't feel there's any major life-changing choices within the connection, but there is definitely choices. Whatever the choices you do decide to take, they are all set there, poised for new beginnings with that Wheel of Fortune. Things will change and the energies will get going. Everything, I feel within this connection is like at the beginning of a race. In my case, I do horses. So all the horses are lined up. They're all waiting. They're waiting to go. They're just waiting for that the stall doors to open or the tape to lift, so they can go charging down that track. Yeah, and obviously all the choices there will be who gets in the front first. Okay, but at the moment, all the energy's pent up. All the energy's trapped within those horses. It's not going anywhere. It's just milling around, not doing much. And that's what this Wheel of Fortune's doing at the moment. It's just milling around. It's not doing much. It's waiting to go. Okay, let's see what's crossing this. The Fool. After all that I said about it just milling around, waiting to go, then the Fool comes out. Bang, it's off, it's going. It's a new beginning again. It's taking the leap of faith. It's even though you're not sure what the outcome is, you're going to be jumping in and you're going for it anyway. So that's what the connection is. There's lots of choices to be had. You're not sure where it's going to go, how it's going to go. The energies are there, all pent up, ready to go behind it. All you have to do is take that first step, okay, and get going with the connection. Okay, let's see what is the Two of Wands about. You know, the Two of Swords. It's a difficult decision to be making. And with the Hierophant there, it's I would normally say the Hierophant being a card of learning or a card of spiritualness. I'm actually saying I'm feeling that they are the Hierophant. They've got this decision to make. It's quite a difficult decision. It's something. It's not as easy as just sort of saying, "Oh yeah, okay, let's go to McDonald's tonight instead of KFC." Okay, there's a little bit more involved in that. There's a little bit more, I don't know, financial risks to be put on the line, emotional risk to be put on the line. So it requires a little bit more thought and a little bit more deliberation. But with the Hierophant sitting there with it as well, it's kind of telling me that, well, they're feeling a little bit frustrated that they actually should know the answer to this. They should be able to make this decision a lot quicker than they actually have. I feel that they have been like dragging on this decision for some reason. Crossing it is the Ten of Pentacles. This could be why they are dragging on it. Obviously, the Ten of Pentacles comes after the Nine of Pentacles. It's also an indicator of a new beginning. It's the end of the run. But it's kind of like the happy ever after card, okay? Having the perfect house, the perfect life. Let's just roll it into that. The perfect life. The life we all strive to get. But I feel that they're not sure what one will be the perfect life. They both look pretty good on paper. Which one is good in practicality? I say which one. Obviously, we're dealing with one connection. They're having to make a choice. There's something else for them. Yeah, this older earth sign. And I feel that with the fact that there's the Hierophant with the 2 twos there, it's kind of saying that it's a big decision for them. It's not a clear cut straight in there. Right, this Ace of Swords is some sort of truth they have found out, this epiphany, this aha moment they've had about you, Leo. Let's have a look. Okay, they've their strength and So again, I said another 10 come out, and I said it's an indicator of a new beginning, a new start, and bang comes another ace. Sorry about that, I know one caught me off guard. The strength card, this new, I don't know, truth they found about you is how they actually feel about you really deep down in their soul. And they love you. They want to tell you that they love you. They want to give you this cup. She's offering up a cup of love. Okay? Now, love might not necessarily be as you're taking it. Okay? The ancient Greeks used to have 4 different words for love. Love of a lover, love of a parent, love of a friend, and total unconditional love. Like, total unconditional love would be like dedication to a faith. Okay? Love to a lover, well, we all know what that is. And your love to your parents and your friends are slightly different, or your, let's say, family and friends are 2 slightly different loves. Yeah, for your family, you would pretty much do anything. It's bordering on unconditional love. But for your friends, there's a lot less you will do for your friends. You will do a lot for your friends, but you might not, I don't know, bury your body for them. Okay, where for your brother or your sister, you may bury your body for them. Okay, for your faith, you would, without question. If you're laying there and you don't ask why you might be laying next to a dead body, but you're laying there next to a dead body and you wake up after having a dream and you go, God told me to bury this body, so you bury the body. Okay, don't ask. It's just an example of how the loves work. Okay, so it might not be a physical, passionate love they have for you. It might be more of a love as a friend or love as a family member, or it might be that they've realised that they unconditionally love you. Yeah, almost love you like a faith or a religion or a belief. Okay, not wanting to put any religious people out of joint there and sort of saying that you could love a person like a religion. But believe me, some people do. They go out there, they worship their other halves and things, almost like they are godlike. But it's requiring strength. With that strength comes fear. They fear this new feeling of love towards you. And they're trying to get strength to actually approach you about it. Okay. Oh, the Four of Cups. I'm actually getting disappointment off the Four of Cups today. They are fear, because normally I wouldn't. Normally I get sort of a dreamy, sort of like wishy-washy energy off the Four of Cups. The actual sort of one of the book meanings of the Four of Cups is disappointment, and I am actually getting disappointment of it. They're disappointed in themselves about not actually realizing this sooner. If you look in the picture there, the thing that person is dreaming about is a sword with a cup. Yeah, it is literally the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Cups. Yeah, that's what they're dreaming about. They're disappointed that they haven't realized this sooner. Okay, it's like I've known Leo for all these years, and I only just woken up to how I actually feel about Leo. Yeah, he's got all those other cups in front of him, but none of them are satisfying him. He's disappointed that he hasn't got the sword and the cup, which is what he's now got. Okay, but now he's now got it. He don't know what to do with it. Okay, I'll say he. It could be a she. It's just because there's a little guy on the card. Okay, I'm pretty sure I said she's offering a cup of love when the ace come out, and I'm pretty sure I said he when I was talking about the strength card, because it's a he lifting the cap. Okay, when I say he's and she's, it's generally because of the image on the card. Okay, it's not because your person is a he 1 minute and a she the next. Right. Okay, the universe. Okay. The universe is, you're going to learn some things about these choices. There may be a little bit of spying going on. The universe is telling us there may be someone like keeping an eye on this whole situation. I feel that's an outside third energy, if there is. Okay. And a tower. This whole connection, this situation is going to cause a tower moment. Okay. It's, well, actually, it already has. I feel the way the reading's going with the poor old earth sign over there. They're now going through this tower moment because all of a sudden they have these new different feelings for you, or they're the same old feeling they've always had for you, Leo, but they've just woken up to what those feelings actually mean and entail. The Magician card there is pretty much just backing up everything I said about that Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Magician is, you got all the tools you need to succeed. Again, it's another book meaning, but I'm feeling the energies are right. The way I translate all the tools you need to succeed is the energies are right to move forward. The energies are now. Okay, everything is set in place. The universe has done its bit. All it needs, in this particular case, the two people to do, you, Leo, and this earth sign, is to take the step forward down that road. Okay, start the race. Like what I said, lift the tape, to let the horses go, to let the energy flow. Okay, all the energy is all backed up there within that Wheel of Fortune and within that Magician, all waiting just to do what it needs to do. Okay, let's see what the final outcome of all this should be then. And there you go. We have got 4 cards, 3 cards. There you go. So, again, another ace. Okay, so it's a passionate new beginning. It's a bit of a flare-up new beginning. I did sort of say with that King of Wands up there, there is this element of I can't think of the right word, a non-committal element, an element of an energy of it could go just as quick as it arrived. That was the first card out in the read, and that's one of the first things I said about it. The Ace of Wands down there, is kind of like the actual tarot card, what says that. The Ace of Wands is a passionate new beginning, but this passionate new beginning can flare up and go. Like a match in the wind. You light the match and the wind blows it out straight away. You had your big flare up and then it was gone. Okay, so that's the overall outcome of this. It could do that. There, we got the Hermit in there. Yes, there could be things hidden, and you might have to go inwards to find these answers. Okay, things are shrouded in mystery, and to take those shrouds off, you have to go inwards to find out about it. We've also got the Knight of Wands. Again, that's the indication. It's going to move fast once it gets going. Once that energy is, like the horse race, once that tape goes off, those horses are bolting down that track. Okay, but there is the energy of when they get to the first fence, they all decide not to jump. Okay, they all decide that that looks a bit much for me. I'm just going to go around the fence. Okay, or I'm going to, in horsey terms, pull up and not do the fence, which all us gamblers really, really hate. But there you go. So that's kind of like, yeah, going on there. Crossing this is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is kind of like holding on to something. So the outcome of this is, once I feel it's once you release the energy, once this tape goes up and the race starts, you're just going to be clinging on. Okay, you're just going to be dragged along with all that energy, and you're just going to literally just end up somewhere. Okay, this particular read isn't telling me exactly where it's going to end you up. Okay, so let's see what advice the universes, okay, fine, yeah, the universes. What advice the universes can give you, Leos. Okay, the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so the Four of Wands, this is kind of like a celebrational energy. Okay, the universe is telling you this is kind of like some sort of celebration. This might all suddenly start at a celebration, or it could be leading to some sort of like full-on commitment, possibly marriage. Okay, because that's what that is. Again, it's a new start card. You have got no end of new start cards in here. The Wheel of Fortune is a new start card. You've got 3 aces. You've got the Minor Arcana of the World, now just showing its lovely face there. But currently, you're feeling sort of like a little bit left out in the cold. If not left out in the cold, you're feeling worries about where it's all going. Okay? And it is with some sort of soulmate. So it could quite possibly be with someone you are quite comfortable spending the rest of your life with. Crossing this is the King of Pentacles. It's going to be successful. It's going to be a little bit of hard work, I feel, with the King of Pentacles on this particular one, but it will be successful and you will be happy in the overall outcome. Okay, that is your read, Leo. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does, please like, subscribe, share and comment. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't panic too much. As I said at the beginning, and if you're actually still here at this point, well done. Sorry for wasting 30 minutes of your day listening to a reading what doesn't resonate with you. But here's the little bit you probably needed to hear at the end. There are plenty of other videos in my playlists. Feel free to peruse through any of them. Anything from what sort of sing out to you, what call to you, watch. There's something in there for you. They are all timeless. So when you see them is when you need them. Until next time, thank you.